guys, it's Fish Food from Bottom Map Production. So we just finished the Deku Tree, and now we're ready to continue. So we have to talk to, I guess his name is Mido. Well, he's kind of pissed because apparently the Great Deku Tree is now dead, and he thinks it's our fault. But, who knows? I don't think there's any way we'll convince him otherwise. So, let's just continue along our mission. Now we need to head to Hyrule. And to get there, it's pretty straightforward. Just head out of the forest, look through this big black hole in the wall. As you know, earlier this guy would try to stop you, but he's not going to anymore. So, head out this way, it'll trigger a cutscene. Saria, or Soraya, however it's said, she's kind of concerned that we're leaving. You can see the concern in her 64-bit pixelated face. She's going to give you her ocarina. And if you've never actually played an ocarina, I've never done it, but I've heard it played, it's actually a really cool instrument. At least I think so. Sorry it's been a while since I put up another video. Had a lot of crap going on with our podcast and everything, and had some downtime today, so I figured I might as well record one. I'm going to try to keep them more consistent than a month or two at a time, because I think the last recording was 2 months ago, to be exact. I thought about just completely starting over, but I changed my mind. I like how he backs away slowly, and then he's like, "Run! Get out of here!" So if you guys have been listening to our nerd podcast, you know that we're doing our little deathmatch tournament with comic book characters. And in the first episode, I said I was going to do Rogue. I changed my mind, and the other members have allowed me to change my character since I haven't been involved in a match yet. And I decided, because there is technically a Legend of Zelda comic book, I chose Link. So, we'll see how that goes. I think we're filming that Sunday night, so it'll try to have it up Monday. If you haven't watched the first one, it's labeled as episode 4.1 in season 1, and Flash versus Spawn. I gotta say, that was pretty intense. It took a while. This little owl thing, he's got a name, but I never remember because I can't stand this owl, to be perfectly honest. He gets really annoying, but you can skip most of his text. Make sure you say yes on "Did you get all that?" or else he will say all of that again. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, as soon as he's done, you need to literally haul ass. In fact, one way you can do it, you can flip around, hold the Z button, and just backpedal the entire way. It's one of the best ways to make sure you get there in time. If you don't get there in time, you have to wait until daytime because the drawbridge comes up at night. And usually I make it with plenty of time, so I don't have to worry about much. If not, you can just stay outside, kill the bad guys and everything. When you get close enough, you need to turn around, that way you don't accidentally walk into the water, and I would have been way off. Sun's going down, I better be quick. I should be fine. Yeah, right here. Okay, so once you get in here, there's going to be a door to your immediate right. Well, I guess it's above you, but it's Link's right. You go in, and you can smash all of these jars and get as many rupees as you want. Good chance to practice all your sword techniques. You know, you've got the magic slash, if I can do that real quick, which I don't have magic yet, so it doesn't work. You can push forward, and if you hold Z and push forward, you'll thrust. I think I might have already covered this in another video. Regular slash, horizontal, vertical slash, the jump attack. But you can come into this room as many times as you want and get unlimited rupees. I'm not going to worry about it just yet because I don't really have a need for rupees. But definitely keep that in mind if you're ever playing some of the mini games and need money. But we're going to roll into both, well, I guess this box, slash up this Skulltulla, and that's number 4. We're now 4% of the way complete with that. Alright, so we'll head out here, and we are going to head for Castle Town. This is the market, and from here we go actually into the castle. That little girl you just saw that's moving back and forth, she's going to be very important here in a few minutes. But now we're actually in the Hyrule Castle, and guess who decides to show up? That stupid fucking owl! I swear I can't hate that guy. I can't hate that guy. Sorry, I can't stand that guy. I tried to say I can't stand him and I hate him at the same time. I said I can't hate him, which is the exact opposite of how I feel. But again, you can skip all of his stuff. Make sure you say, no, you don't want to hear what he said again. It's very infuriating if you're trying to get through all of this quickly and then you accidentally press the wrong button. It's irritating. So come over here, roll into this tree, and there's Skulltulla number 5. The Skulltullas are tough. They take a full heart away if they hit you. Alright, climb on this little thing. You want to be right where that middle vine is, or else you won't make it the whole way up. And the object of this is to get to the castle without being caught. However, you need to get caught. I know it doesn't make sense right now, but you have to get caught or else you can't get into the castle. You have to at least get caught once. Because once you get caught, you can hear this girl singing, and she'll give you something that you need in order to get into the castle. So talk to her. She'll stop singing. I know, I'm not from around here. I get that a lot. Fairy boy from the forest, yada yada yada. Name is Malin. Lon Lon Ranch, we know. Keep talking to her. I think you have to talk to her twice, maybe 3 times. Nope, just twice. She's gonna give you an egg, which sounds weird. You know, I don't want to have your babies or nothing like that. No, it's a chicken egg. Don't worry. You're safe. Now, hopefully, when you went into this area, it's already night. Because otherwise you have to wait an entire full day. Because at the next sunrise, that's when the chicken's egg hatches. And becomes a actual chicken, which they call them cuckoos in this one. Alright, so now, in order to get past him, you have to go almost exactly this way. I usually jump off here, because if you lose any health, it's not very much. When you get to about right here, yeah, come over here. Don't get too close to that guard over to the left. Run straight at this little corner in the wall. And my chicken should hatch right about now. There we go. Took a minute. Head past this little gossip stone, and you can actually hit them, and they'll tell you what time it is. 6:45. And they use the military time system, so if you're not really familiar with that, you may have difficulty. Just remember, if it's above 12, just subtract 12 and you'll know what time it is. For example, 18:05 is actually 6:05 because 18 minus 12 is 6. But most of you probably know that. I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence or anything like that. Come up here and you see this guy falling asleep, or he's already fallen asleep, and use the chicken on him and he'll wake up. Talk about an alarm clock. Talk to this guy, and yeah, his name is Talon. Went to the castle, blah blah blah. Yes, Malin was looking for you. Pretty sad when your kid has more control over you than you have over them. But that's society nowadays anyways. I know one thing, if I were to talk to my father like that, I would probably got knocked out. And that's not really an exaggeration. My dad was, he's in the army as well, so he doesn't take crap from anybody. So you're going to pull all of these boxes, and you want to push them over the ledge, that way you have something to stand on. And you got to kind of be quick when you're doing this, because if it turns to nightfall, you won't be able to get back into the castle. Because for some reason, all the guards decide they want to stand at the little fountain entrance at night. Because that makes a lot of sense. but you can't get in. As soon as you take one step, they automatically see you and throw you back out. Alright, so once you hear that little chime, come over here, just jump, and then press the A button to enter. Alright, now this, it's like modern stealth games. You just have to avoid the view of the guards. You come back this way, the first one can't see you. Once you get to about right here, that other one can't see you, so you don't have to worry about him anymore. This one you can do pretty much the same thing. Just don't get too close to the guards, or else they will, they'll see you. This one, usually he's already over there by the time you get here, so you don't have to worry about it. You can go after those rubies if you want. I'm not going to because it's not worth it. I got really lucky on this one. They all were like in the perfect place. And this one's the toughest one. Let's see. Yeah, I got really lucky on that. Just make sure that they're both, you know, out of the way. It's pretty easy. Guards in Zelda games never look behind them, so I don't know if I was on guard duty, I'd be looking behind me the entire time. Anyways, you're going to walk up here, and you're going to talk to this little girl. And this is like the longest freaking cutscene in the entire game. Well, one of them. They're all pretty long. But you have to talk to this girl. And she's surprised that you got past the guards. Oh, I forgot to show you that thing. I'll show you to you when I get done with this cutscene. Hopefully I remember. But, she asks about the spiritual stone that we just got. Or that I got 2 months ago. Hopefully if you're following the walkthrough, you're a little bit more on top of playing the game than I am. I've just played this game so many times. Sometimes it can get old because I've beaten it so many times, I've played it so many times, and it just sometimes it's just like played it. But you know, I've always liked the game, and at least once a year I play it again and try to beat it because I enjoy it. And I know there's several little challenges and ways you can do it. Yeah, I'm kind of running through these cutscenes, but I know that if you want to watch them, you can just watch them yourself, read them. I'm not really a cutscenes kind of guy in some cases. It's different if you've seen it a million times, too. If it's the first time I've ever played a game, I'll watch it, but after a while, it's just like, yep, seen it, don't care. Let me play the game again. She says my name sounds familiar. She listens to my podcast. She's going to tell me a secret. By the way, that's Princess Zelda, in case you were wondering. The person this franchise is actually named after, although she doesn't do shit half the time. Oh no, I'm kidnapped! Somebody help me! Okay, Link is gonna come get you, but you're gonna take all the credit and get the game named after you, whatever. This is a pretty cool cutscene, though. It's kind of the creation story. But speaking of our nerd podcast, while we're in a cutscene, nerding out, we're doing our Battle of the Best deathmatch tournament, and Flash and Spawn, they went head to head in our last episode. Flash was very, very lucky and was successful with the help of Constantine, of course. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go look at our homepage. You'll find it under the podcast section titled Nerdin' Out, episode 4.1. 4.2 is coming soon, and that will be featuring myself, Fish Food, as Link, facing the Double B, who is playing the role of Carnage. And if you don't know who Carnage is basically a stronger version of Venom from the Spider-Man series. He's the red one, though. I don't know really much of the differences between Spawn and Carnage. I'm pretty sure Spawn not Spawn and Carnage. Carnage and Venom. I'm pretty sure Carnage is a little stronger and more powerful. I didn't read much of the comic books. I wasn't really into that thing. And I like the movies, but at the same time, I can't really appreciate them as much as people who have watched the comic books because they know how accurate they really are. But Carnage versus Link is going to be in our next episode. The winner of that will face Flash. Loser will go to the redemption bracket. We don't call it a loser's bracket, even though it's really what it is. The redemption bracket, and will face Spawn. Winner of that one will face the winner of the winner's bracket. And then we'll have a finals. It's kind of a double elimination, but once we get to the finals, there's no, well, I've only lost once, and he just beat me. No, that's it. But the reason I chose Link is because he's got his arsenal, which is literally huge. I mean, he's got the claw shot, he's got the hook shot, he's got several swords, shields, boots, you name it. I only selected certain ones that I thought would help, but we can use any other powers, and hopefully I can find a way to beat Carnage. I know his only weakness is sound, but the only thing I have that produces sound is my ocarina, and I don't know if high pitches work. I think it has to be loud, but we'll figure something out. That was Ganondorf, by the way, if you were watching the cutscene while I was ranting. He is the main bad guy in this series, but most importantly, this game. There's a few games that don't focus on Ganondorf. Majora's Mask is one of them. Twilight Princess? No, he's in Twilight Princess. It's been so long since I've played that one, too. It's not really focused around him, but he is the final boss. Alright, so now we have Zelda's letter, which has her autograph. Like she's a celebrity or something. I'd never even heard of Princess Zelda until I beat the Deku Tree. Alright, so that thing I was going to show you real quick. Now, it's on the other window. If you look over here, you can see several Mario characters. You see Luigi, you see Bowser. There's Peach, Mario's kind of in the corner, and Yoshi. I think if we go over here, we can see one more. No, that's it. I think if you hit this window, you can get a red rupee. And if you hit the other one, it's pretty funny. I'll show you that real quick. A guard gets pissed at you and throws a bomb at you, which, unless you're standing right next to it, won't do anything. Walk over here and talk to this lady. Her name is Impa. She is a very important character later. She is the babysitter guardian of Zelda. Talking about me being a very courageous boy. Teaching a melody to the one from the forest. And this song is the most important song in the game. I think you play it more than anything else unless you teleport all the time. I try not to, just because I try to get everything done at once, but sometimes you have to teleport. There's just no getting around it. In case you've never played the Ocarina before, you bring it up with your C button, and the C buttons and the A button are your notes. But you'll play right, up, left, right, left, up, right, left, up, right. I can't talk today. I apologize, you guys. See, I don't rehearse all of these. I just do these on the fly, which, may not sound the best, but at least you know you're getting the real deal. You're not getting something that's been practiced. If I was ever doing, stand-up comedy or something, or playing an instrument, I would probably rehearse quite a bit because, that's a big deal. That's what you're getting paid to do. We don't make money off of this site. It does cost us a little bit to, make, but we do it mostly for our entertainment, for the entertainment of our viewers and our listeners, and just because it's fun and we like to have pastimes, Going through life without having anything fun to do or look forward to, there's no point in that. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this video. I will meet you guys right here on the next one. And again, my name is Fish Food, and this has been a bottom of the map production.